Hello, hello. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday, January 22nd of 2012. I just wanted to talk today briefly about intuition and boundaries and see how people are doing, or if there's anybody struggling with listening to their intuition and also boundaries. So I've done a number of videos on boundaries, and I believe that they are the single most important thing that you can do as an act of self-love for yourself. And the follow-up or the lead into this is your intuition. So we as women are taught in society that our gut, what our gut is telling us, is inaccurate. And we dumb it down and don't listen to it. And then there's that aha moment later down the road where you're like, oh, I knew it. I should have listened to my gut, right? That is your intuition. That is your guide. That should be your motivating force for everything, right? So if I don't have like a butterfly good feeling when I'm going to do something, when I choose to do something, I don't do it. The thing is because we're taught not to listen to it, we wind up in situations that make us uncomfortable. And this also goes along with boundaries, because you could want to set a boundary and your intuition is screaming to you to set a boundary. And then you set the boundary and someone says something, so you feel a little guilty and you decide to go and create a gray area instead of like a black and white area. And what happens is something negative, and you come home and you're like, God, I knew I shouldn't have done that, right? I can say probably most of you have had that happen more than once. So the importance of this is you don't want to find yourself in a situation where you are struggling with your mental health because of a negative scenario. Sorry. And if your intuition is telling you that you shouldn't be going somewhere and you should have a boundary with someone, you really need to listen to it, okay? Our intuition is our guide. Women, my intuition about my kids is always spot on when something is up, when they're not feeling well. I think the maternal instinct sort of kicks in and takes over that, but I have had a high intuitive sort of state my entire life. And it has guided me and helped me when I allow it to every time. It has never failed me. The only times that it's failed is when I have made excuses or listened to someone else instead of going with my inner knowing. And I will no longer do that. I don't do that anymore, in fact. So if your intuition is telling you that someone makes you feel like crap or makes you feel bad about yourself, and you have a friend or a husband or a parent or a sibling or someone who says you should still be around that person, but your intuition is screaming bad idea, red alert, then listen to your intuition every time. I promise it will not steer you incorrectly. We are built to survive. Our bodies biologically know where danger lies, even if the danger is not, a physical threat, but it knows where you should go and where you shouldn't go, and who you should spend your time around and who you shouldn't. So for the next week, I want all of you to get your journals, listen to your intuition, and write down if you listened to it, if you didn't listen to it, and why, and then also if it helped. And if it was able to create maybe stronger boundaries within a coworker, maybe stronger boundaries with your kids or your husband or, another family member or friend. Write it down and let me know, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks. Have a great day.